walked outside and I could smell all the smoke from burning the last couple days. Everybody's getting ready. Morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. So if you're new here and don't know what I'm talking about, every spring we go through and burn our irrigation ditches. Because any debris in the ditch is going to cause you trouble. Now all winter long, corn stalks, leaves off of trees, weeds have been blowing around and slowly filling up them ditches. You go through and burn them real quick right before the water gets here, makes your life so much easier. But that's not what we're working on first thing this morning. First thing this morning, shipping cattle. And today's actually a little bit different. So normally when we ship cattle, they're just going 10 miles over to the big feedlot. These though, we got a call and we're told they want to take them to Oklahoma to their yard down there for a research project they're working on. So we got 3 custom trucks coming. We won't haul one. 3 custom trucks gonna load up. It's about a 2.5 hour ride for them down to the new feed yard. And then of course it's not a cattle day if we're not shuffling cattle around. Justin's already busy at work moving cattle around there. I'm going up to the hill because I believe when we all left last night that was the plan. All the grunt work, all the foot soldiers, we're going to the hill and just gonna leave the cowboy alone to do his thing there. Let's see if it works out that way. With the change in location, it means we're gonna weigh them across our scale now instead of at the feedlot. So Cameron over there is in charge of getting them weighed in and sent to the right places. I'm the first one here of our group. We gotta go get pin 2, which is the far pin over there. Start bringing them over, sorting them out. There we go. Gates turned. Pin number 2. This guy, he's gonna be a problem. I've been watching you for months. You're kind of spooky, you know that? Sometimes you get the right cattle, a handful to start them, and off they go. Come on! Come on, need the next group to get started. Keep venturing that way, boys. See a truck down there on the road. Maybe that's one of ours. All right. We need 58. 2 loads of 58. Really? Come on. Nine o'clock. First 2 loads loaded. That was a mess. So first truck got here, we got him loaded. He was on the scale, and we get a call. Hey, we screwed up. These are going to Oklahoma, across state lines. They have to be inspected before they get on the truck. So we had to unload that truck. But yeah, so we got the first one loaded, told to stop, so we shuffled a bunch of them around that we needed to move, pins there. Brand inspector showed up, loaded truck number 2, unloaded truck number 1, reloaded truck number 1. Now going down to help load truck number 3, and then eventually Hector. But Hector's just moving cattle from this set of corrals to that set of corrals. So we don't need those inspected at least. Okay, all 3 trucks away. Hector moved 100 head. Now we're all spreading out. So Bart's got the little scooter, as Hector likes to call it, in the ditch. Gonna go clean up some ditches where they burned yesterday, those ditches I was showing you this morning. Cameron's getting started greasing the drill. Glenn's trying to get the swather finished up. I'm gonna go grab the seed tender. We'll get it hooked up, cleaned out, greased, and then we'll load it with oats, calibrate the drill, and then it'll be ready to go. My thought process was the weather's supposed to be pretty good this morning. We have till about 1 o'clock, and then the wind's supposed to start picking up. So I was like, let's work on equipment this morning, get some more things ready, and then depending on the wind, we can come up with a plan for the afternoon. We got more burning we need to do, field work we need to do. We got a lot of things we can do, but it's what is the wind gonna let us do? It's not horrible. Gusts over 40, which after gusts over 80 a week ago or 10 days ago, however long that was now, that doesn't sound too bad. I really like this gooseneck hitch, where it just slides in from there, as opposed to having a rod coming out the side over here that you got to lock out to pull that out. That handle just lifts up, drop it in, fold the handle down, it's locked into place. And the chain hooks are nice because they're actually big and built up to where you don't have to fight with dirt to get them out to actually hook up the chain. Because yes, I hook up the chains. Wonder what the odds are that this thing will start. I don't even remember the whole procedure for this. Pretty sure I disconnected the battery. Yep, there it is. Oh. Okay, it's battery on. Hydraulic, that's in the working position. Alright, we got battery power there. So remote got power. Remote's got power. Man, I got a sticker or something in my hand. Frickin' burns. There's the choke. Oh yeah! Like a glove. Okay, then do a throttle. Give it a little throttle. Electric jack. Or hydraulic, not electric. Okay, we're hooked up. Jack is up. I'm gonna leave the engine running so it can just keep kind of building battery. Scoreboard. That is handy at night. Oh, and during the day too, honestly. But now we're gonna take it to the shop. We'll blow it out, make sure all the wheat's out of it, just because we don't want to plant wheat. Wheat, if you don't know, winter wheat, in order for it to actually grow, it has to get started, and then it needs a hard freeze for it to vernalize. Otherwise, it'll just kind of keep growing out like a grass. So if there's, which there would only be a trace of wheat in there anyways, but you don't want wheat in your oats because of that. But anyway, we'll clean it out, we'll grease it, and we should be ready to load it. You know, before I start to fill this, I probably ought to go fill up with gas. Because I'm going to get it half full and it's going to run out. Dang it. I did want to show you this. So this was brand new to us last year. This cover wrapped so tight around them grease zerks, you couldn't get a grease gun on it. So I had to run home and get my Dremel so I could notch out space around it so I can get a grease gun on it. Okay, let's just put this away real quick. Turn that off, turn that off. Let's run and get gas. Then we'll unfold it. Okay, let's try this again. On. Pull that pin. That's unlocked. Wide open. You gotta take the sock off the end to fill. Then Up. So this is how you flip this around so you can load yourself. So I'll take the oats in them bags over there, get this loaded up. Alright, you get the idea. There we go. That guy's ready. Now we need a forklift. Got him. It's a whole lot easier with the second person because you don't have to get off of this 5 times, but oh well. Just like that, we got oats flowing. Now, if you've never been around oats, do everything in your power to stay out of that dust. I've never been around soybeans, but they tell me soybeans are incredibly itchy. Milo, its nickname is itchy weed because of how itchy its dust is. I've been around a lot of Milo. I've heard people say Milo's worse than soybeans. I'll take Milo every day over oats. Oats just feels like you've been rolling in fiberglass, just stabbing you with little needles. So that's why I parked this way. Fortunately, it's all blown over the top of my pickup, but whatever. I'm not in it. 10,000 pounds loaded, folded up, tarped. Let's go to lunch. Okay, let's go schmeisering. Didn't think of the fact I had a giant sucker. Pretty sure schmeisering is a word though. I'm gonna go with that. So now we sit here and unfold the wings. That was different. Try and do it slowly so they don't slam. Then open up the wheelbase. Basically doing that, opening up the wheels limits a lot of the side-to-side twisting, like letting one corner dig in deeper than it should. Okay, there we go. We are officially schmeisering. So if you look at the wheel marks, see how they're kind of wiggling? Well, it's because your hitch can float side to side a little bit, so you're never going to eliminate that. But all this is doing, so this field was just ripped. Because it's mellow enough, like not chunky cloddy, we're actually skipping the Colts packer on this field. Gonna run this across it, probably just one time, and then run the drill across, getting our oats in the ground. Now, the theory of running this is twofold. One, smoothing up the field. You can see me kind of bouncing around in here a little bit. This is gonna do quite a bit of smoothing. The other big benefit is it kind of hardens that top surface a little bit to make our drill work better. Our drill is actually a no-till drill. Crust busters are made for, dry land. It's built in central Kansas. They think of drylanders when they built that. And so if you get in softer ground, because the discs are offset, you'll actually wind up burying a lot of seed. So it actually works a lot better if that ground's a little bit firmer. So that's what this is gonna do. Smooth it up, firm it up. Be planting here tomorrow. I picked this angle because when I started, the window's blowing off over here even more. Now you can see it's kind of shifting back. The last several passes, it's been dead straight the same way I'm going. And it's driving me nuts because I know what it's doing there. Either way though, we're moving right along. It's almost 5 o'clock though. And I'm not in a big hurry, so I'm probably not going to finish tonight, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, cut a ride back to the shop with Cameron. That way I don't have to reset that. It's kind of a pain in the butt if you want to leave the field, because either you're going to leave a pile or you got to go a couple hundred yards slowly feathering it out. Then when you come back, you got to slowly feather back into it or go find your pile. So rather than deal with any of that mess, I just rode with Cameron. It's okay, he likes to cuddle. See, this ditch here is the type of stuff we got to worry about burning. It needs burned bad because it's full of tumbleweeds. But then you look this corner, is highly flammable. The neighbors is highly flammable. So basically, I'm just out scouting to figure out where we need to burn and what kind of wind we need. Oh yeah, sorry. We fast forwarded a couple hours. So yeah, like I said, needs burned. Got to be careful, do it with the right wind, because the neighbors don't want their equipment burned, obviously. This is another one we got to figure out how to burn. It's a big ditch going through here. It goes over and down, just kind of zigzags through this whole farm. So yeah, a lot of burning to go yet. But field work is moving along nicely. By this time tomorrow, we should have some oats in the ground. Our wheat is holding on for dear life, waiting for a rain or irrigation. If we could just get a little help from Mother Nature, we're looking at a pretty good year, but gosh, she keeps holding out on us. It's gonna be a long year. Guys, I gotta go pick up the kids from Taekwondo, so I'll talk to you in the next one.